Greetings, Sir Shrimpington here. Today, we're going to be exploring the vast oceans of Outlands as we touch our rods together, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get up close and tangled in a net together. Oh yes. Welcome to Sir Shrimpington's Guide to Fishing in Outlands with a rod or net. You'll need a boat. Well, here we fish. Rodney, did you hear? They finally did it. Did what? Well, they finally added a ship update to make sailing more friendly for solo players. Oh yes, this bodes very well, doesn't it?
Unky Shrimpy, I wanna go fishing.
No! Go back to the gathering guide and get in the mines. I'll take you fishing after you've made me 5 commodities of iron ingots.
Aww.
Oh, Timmy, I'm never taking him fishing. Fishing! Get ready to grab your rod, set sail, and fish. In Outlands, fishing is a great way to spend lots of money and make nothing in return. Okay, well, not really, but it is a bit expensive to get started, very competitive, and you won't be making commodities like you do with other gathering professions. Oh no, you silly boy. You'll be murdering sea monsters and putting on a funny voice. Ha ha, me hearty. Alright, let's get into it. So, why would you want to fish? Well, whilst fishing, you will catch fish, which you can put towards the Catch of the Week system. Each week, 3 fish are highlighted. For each fish that you catch, you have a chance to gain points, which you can spend on various rewards. I hear that these reward sacks are pretty great, as people love the rocks that you can find inside. That's right, we're fishing so that we can buy rocks. Neat. Anyway, the bigger the fish, the more points you'll get for your catch of the week. Speaking of large fish, the Outlands world record catch for each fish is also tracked, and you can view it here. If you catch the biggest fish, then your lovely face will be plastered here for the world to see. Oh my, how pretty! Additionally, these special fish can be placed inside of aquariums in your house or in-room, so that all of your friends can see the lovely fish that you have caught. Actually, I do love this system. It's pretty cool. If I see an aquarium in a house, then I always stop and take a peek. Hello, little fishies! Oh yes. Okay, with fishing, we also get loot from mobs that we kill on the ocean, and not only will they drop gold, but they will also drop doubloons too. Doubloons are necessary to upgrade our ship and hire our ship crew. Don't worry, we'll go into all of that later. When we fish on the ocean, we can also get special fishing nets that give us a chance to summon a sea creature. That sea creature then also gives us a chance to get an SOS bottle, which we can complete. Yes, it's a bit complicated. We'll cover that later. Basically, fishing on the ocean is quite a multi-step process, and it is a lot of fun if you enjoy staring at a big blue screen all day. Lastly, we can fish on land, but honestly, you won't really be making any money doing this, and it's just a bit shit. But hey ho, there are achievements to be had, so get out there and catch me some fishies. Okay, the build for your fishing character can look however you like, but I would recommend taking the fishing skill, obviously, alongside the cartography skill. This is a crafting skill that gives us a ton of bonuses out on the ocean, which we'll go into a little bit later. Additionally, if we want to use the fishing Codex, Oh yes, fishing is a combat skill, so it has a codex. I told you it was very different to mining and lumberjacking, but you didn't believe me, did you? Anyway, the fishing codex will require at least 80 in tactics, so consider taking that as well. For my build, I simply made a fishing summoner so that my summons can tank and kill things on the ocean for me, whilst I stand there with my trident and deal mighty blows to the sea creatures. If you want to just copy my build, then it looks like this. Now, of course, you'll be paying to raise your fishing from 0 to 50. But from there, you'll want to level this skill by grabbing your rod. Wait, I mean trident. Oh yes, and heading to a battle dummy. Hitting the dummy with your trident will increase your fishing level. As I said, it's a combat skill, so we don't actually need to fish to level this. If you want to fish to level this, then go ahead, but fuck me, it will take you way longer. I simply left this skill leveling overnight against dummies, and even this way it took multiple nights to reach 100. So you do you, I'm just writing the fucking guide here. After 100, we will no longer gain fishing levels up to 120, so this is where you will actually need to fish to gain levels. To go from 100 to 120, we simply need to either fish on the ocean, complete fishing maps, or fish at fishing frenzies. I would recommend simply doing ocean fishing at this point, so basically you just play the game and you'll level up. It's a wild concept, I know. Okay, that's fishing, but let's take a look at the cartography skill we mentioned earlier. Cartography gives us access to craft explorer packs. At 120 cartography, these little bad boys will give us a 30% damage bonus on the ocean, as well as a 10% damage resistance buff too. Not to mention, it will make our spyglass search range increase by 30% too. Basically, it's raw damage, baby. This skill is also great for doing treasure maps and trade caravans, so that's something to keep in mind too. Alright, the fishing codex. For our weapon stance, I have decided to take Heave. This gives us a 10% damage bonus per rank, as long as we're out on the ocean, but we do have a chance to miss our attacks. For the finisher, we'll be going with Salvo, as this deals a ton of damage to both single and groups of creatures. And the other finisher only works if the enemy mob is on the same ship as us, which is only relevant some of the time when fishing, but is great if we're killing NPC ships, which we will not be covering in this guide. For our weapon ability, we'll want to take whichever we like, as all three look pretty good. It's dealer's choice for this one. Oh, and here's the weapon special that can trigger for fishing. It does quite a bit of damage. So, we've gone through the skills you might want to take and the fishing codex. So let's talk about the two different types of fishing. There is land fishing and ocean fishing. We'll cover land fishing first, as it's way less complicated. Okay, to fish on land, you'll need a fishing rod. There are many different types of fishing rods, and the higher quality, the more chance you have to catch special fish. These are the fish that go into aquariums and towards the catch of the week. And the more chance you have to fish up special fishing nets, which are used for ocean fishing. Now, if we just fish on land by clicking on our pole near a body of water, then we can fish without needing to do a capture, and we can do this 100% AFK and guilt-free. However, you'll only be able to catch raw fish, your chance of catching raw fish is drastically decreased. You fish at a much slower rate, and you will gain substantially less fishing skill gain chance. So basically, never do this, because it's fucking useless. If you're fishing on land, then you will want to either fish at a fishing frenzy, like this one, or use a fishing resource map. Fishing frenzies are untrackable. You simply need to go out and walk near bodies of water to find them. There are some areas where they seem to spawn quite regularly. Fishing frenzies will give you all of the same fish that you can catch on the ocean and at resource maps, but you won't find any special fishing nets. Fishing resource maps are quite unique. Instead of gaining a dull scale fish, as the map suggests, you will instead have a chance to gather dull wood logs, dull copper ore, or dull hide leather. So fishing basically gives you a chance at all types of resources. It's actually kind of cool. Also, these fishing maps are really, really cheap. Seriously, no one wants these things. They're basically free. This means that fishing maps are kind of great if you just want to relax and go around Outlands fishing on land. Alright, let's move on to ocean fishing. Oh boy, get your coffee ready, because this is where the real meat, or should I say, fish, of the content is. Oh yes. To fish on the ocean, you're going to need to become a ship captain. That's right, you will need to register a ship at a ship dock. To make your first ship, you'll need 2,000 boards, 200 iron ingots, 200 cloth, and a friend with 85 carpentry. If they have 90 carpentry, then they can make you the super duper cool ship with a dragon mast. So be sure to make the correct choice here, people. If you don't have any friends, then you can go into the new player chat in the Outlands Discord, and if you ask nicely, someone should make your small ship for free. Just be sure to make the ship on Shelter Island, as yes, the ship can be stolen from your inventory, and can be looted from your corpse if you die. Oh, and be sure that it is a small ship that you get as your first ever ship, because this is 100% free to place at the dock. If you try and do a larger ship, then you will need to pay a doubloon fee. And since you've not done ocean content before, you don't have any doubloons, you poor, poor peasant. Now that we've got a ship and docked it, we can check out the ship by inspecting it at the dockmaster. Note that you can hire ship crew and place abilities on your ship. The abilities will let you do things like shoot your cannons super duper fast. Since we're only focusing on fishing in this guide, we're not going to be covering things like shooting our cannons super duper fast. But you can buy abilities from other players if you're into that sort of thing. Crew members will help you fight sea monsters. Just be sure to actually get them out onto your ship when you're sailing around. They will also level up as you play, and will give you bonuses to things such as your ship speed and your fishing ability. Make sure to go out and find the right crew for you. They can be bought from other players, or you can get them using the begging skill. Alright, so that's our ship. Let's pretend that you're out sailing for the first time. You have a small ship with no crew and no abilities. What do you do now? Well, you can simply get your rod out and start fishing. This will give you a capture, unlike on land, but you'll be able to catch lots of fish for cooking, as well as special fishing nets. But you won't be able to catch any special aquarium fish. To catch special aquarium fish, we will instead want to fish at special fishing spots using a player-crafted net. To do this, you'll need to get your spyglass ready. You did bring a spyglass or two, right? And then, using this spyglass, you'll want to search for fishing spots. If you find a fishing spot in your spyglass menu, then you can click on this icon to bring up an arrow that will lead you straight to the fishing spot. Neat. Note that you can also use the spyglass to look for other ships. This will highlight gold NPC friendly ships, red NPC hostile ships, and grey player ships. Player ships are spooky, and remember, out on the ocean, every single player is grey. So PKing is on the menu, boys. If someone starts attacking you, just run away, or accept your fate, because as a new player out on the ocean, you are absolutely fucked. Alright, so you've found your first fishing spot. Simply click on your player-crafted fishing net. You brought a player-crafted fishing net or two, right? And then use it on the fishing spot. You'll have a chance to catch special fish, crabs, lobsters, and you can even spawn special fishing monsters that will try to eat you. So make sure you're ready to fight at a moment's notice. Now, if you spawn a sea monster and you kill it, it will drop both gold and doubloons. Oh yes, not so poor now, are you? But you'll also have a chance to find a special fishing net. These are worth a decent amount of money, or you can use them on the ocean for a 75% chance to spawn another sea monster. Sea monsters spawned this way will have a 25% chance to drop a message in a bottle. This is another item you can sell for a decent amount of money, or you can follow the bottle's coordinates to an SOS location where you can do more fishing with a net. SOS locations are guaranteed to spawn at least one creature per fishing attempt, and you may spawn up to 3. These creatures will drop salvaged crates that drop a bunch of loot. Oh, and some of this loot is quite heavy, so be sure to put it into your ship's hold, which can be found at the front of your ship. This can hold a bunch of weight, so you could go out, do lots of messages in bottles, and carry all of this weight back with you in your ship. Then, when you get back to the dockmaster, you can simply ask him to send all of this loot back to your inn-room. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to bring ship repair kits with you. You'll certainly want to be repairing your ship as you go, or you may find yourself in Davy Jones' locker. Oh yes. So basically, ocean fishing is like this. Use your spyglass, find a fishing spot, fish with a net, get a creature spawn, kill the creature, and maybe get a special fishing net. Use the special fishing net. Maybe get a creature spawn. Kill the creature, and maybe get a message in a bottle. Fish at the SOS location for loot. Then take all of your gold, doubloons, and loot drops back to shore, and BAM! You've done it! You're a fully fledged fisherman! Oh, I'm so proud! We're all here together, salty men of the salty sea, fishing with our rods in hand. Okay, last thing. What happens if it all goes wrong and we die out at sea? Well, if we die at sea and our ship is sunk, then we can go back to any dockmaster and pay a doubloon fee to reinstate our ship and go sailing again. Make sure that you do this within 30 days, or your ship will be permanently deleted. Seriously, don't forget. If we die and our ship is not sunk, then we can use this rune that is placed into our backpack whenever we go sailing. This will teleport us back to our ship so that we can reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I did it, Unky Shrimpy. I made all of the commodities in the mines.
Oh, well done, little Timmy. This is sure to bring me lots and lots of gold. Oh, yes.
Can we go fishing now?
Of course, little Timmy. Take this special fishing net and go throw it into the water.
Yay! Unky Shrimpy, I caught a big monster. Unky Shrimpy? Unky Shrimpy!
Thanks for watching. If you think you're brave enough to set sail on the ocean now that you've watched this guide, then be sure to hoist your anchor, set your sails, and cast your net onto that like button. Subscribing is free and appreciated. If you like my content, then consider following me on Twitch, where I stream Outlands and other games too. Anyway, I'm off to find a stranger's message in a bottle, read their avid description of a seafaring adventure gone wrong, and laugh heartily as I cast their SOS back into the sea. Ta-ta! Sir Shrimpington out! Each week, 3 fish are highlighted for each... shit. I fucked up. If you catch the biggest fish, then your lovely face will be plastered. Fuck, I read the... If you catch the biggest fish, then your lovely face will be placed... I did it again. At 120 no. By inspecting it at the dockmaster. Fuck's sake. Oh, still here after the bloopers, are we? Well, how about you go fishing and catch me a tiger prawn to eat for dinner? Oh yes, a little bit of cannibalism never hurt anyone. Oh my.